Hey everybody, here for another strat for the September 2022 Volume 1 Ambuscade with Dullahan. This strategy uses a paladin for Holy Circle and Sepulture on the Dullahan as they are an undead mob. This will help increase the damage being provided by your damage dealers. To avoid the TP moves from the Dullahan, everybody will be mailing on the Alicorn with weapon skills on the Dullahan only. Standard rolls and songs were used for this fight. Unless you have a terrible tank like me, then you can give your tank Servatsas. If you are worried about the Alicorn's mechanics on your tank, I recommend using Light Carol on them as well, just to help reduce that light damage. We did use a White Mage in this fight, which gave our DDs Auspice to provide less TP feed with Subtle Blow for their weapon skills against the Dullahan. Bar Thunder was also provided in case the Alicorn decided to use Rampant Stance, which is a damage and stun. In this fight, we did have our tank pull both the Alicorn and the Dullahan to the corner you start in to be able to block both the Charger and the Retributionist. It is highly recommended to silence the Dullahan to ensure that it doesn't use the AoE form of Absorb TP. I do recommend using Accuracy Food on your damage dealers, as the Charger can be pretty evasive, or you can use either Precision or Torpor on it as well. The Charger can use standard Alicorn TP moves like Rampant Stance, where we mentioned this earlier, does stun and damage. Scintillant Lance, which is a high damaging light-based conal move, so ensuring all of your DDs are on the opposite side of your paladin will help avoid damage from this move on all party members. Also, Aegis can reduce the damage from this move as well. Damsel Memento will cure the Alicorn for 5% of its HP and remove a couple of the status ailments. Grace of Hera does the same thing at the 5% heal, status removal, but it will also provide the Alicorn with regen. The Charger will prefer to use this move if it has more than 3 debuffs applied to it. Having your Geo or your healer cast debuffs after use will help ensure that it continues to use this move. Once the DDs have enough TP, they will weapon skill the Dullahan. As we were all dual boxing in this fight, you will notice that our Bard is not meleeing. If the Dullahan does get enough TP, it can use standard Dullahan TP moves like Infernal Bulwark, which provides the Dullahan haste, stone skin, attack, defense, magic attack bonus, and magic defense plus. Acrimonious Libation, which drains HP from party members. In this month's Ambuscade, the Dullahan will also gain a unique move called Charge Up. This will give a unique syntax indicating either that the Dullahan is charging up, boiling over, or is emitting an obnoxious miasma. Charging up means that Acrimonious Libation will increase damage based off the amount of TP he has when used. It will only be increased damage on the first libation and not subsequent ones afterwards. Boiling over means that he will use Nether Castigation, which deals damage based off of how much is dealt to him between the boiling over message and the actual activation of Nether Castigation. This is similar to the Pain Sink move in Omen. Obnoxious Miasma means he will use Eisenschneider unless a weapon skill is completed from his back. If a weapon skill is successfully completed on his back, he will switch over to Boiling Over and use Nether Castigation once he has enough TP to use this move. If everything goes according to plan and a lot of TP is not fed to the Dullahan, you can avoid almost all TP moves from the Dullahan itself. In our video, the Dullahan does get one TP move off, which sometimes was Charge Up, but did not get enough TP to use the next subsequent move associated to the syntax. There are so many methods that you can use in this month's Ambuscade that hopefully you can find one that fits your style. Good luck on this month's Ambuscade! Bye-bye!